Coming into tonight, you had 2 goals in 2+ seasons. Now you have 3 in the last 4 games. What's gotten into you? Is it right place at the right time? Is it a difference in the way they're using you, or is your play just going to another level?
I wouldn't say my play's going to another level. I think I've always been a player that can change a game and that has the ability to, to score goals. I think it's more been about since I've gotten older, just my confidence and knowing my place on the team and be able to step up to that role. And I'm an older guy on the team, and people kind of look up to you. I know when I was a freshman, I was looking up to the older guys, so I think a lot of people are putting more of that faith into me, and it's more just about my confidence and obviously tallying those goals early on in the season. It's continued to build my confidence and giving me that ability to continue to make an impact on the game.
After the tough double overtime loss to Stanford, you guys have reeled off 4 straight wins. What's the key to that string?
I think we, as a team, we all felt hard done from the Stanford game. We put in a hard fight. Definitely deserved to win that game. Had the opportunities to, and from that tough loss, we knew that we have the ability to compete with those top 25 teams. So going into all of our games, it was we can grind it out, we can make it there. We have the ability to do that. So I think everyone just kind of rallied around that and saw that loss as almost like a wake-up call to say, hey, we can really do some damage. Like I said, it was a hard loss to take, but we made the most out of it and turned into a positive with the 4-1 streak.
More recently, you opened the conference part of the season with a 1-0 victory at Tulsa, thanks to your goal. But it's a shutout on the road against a longtime rival, in which you had a lot of chances to maybe stretch that margin out and make it a more lopsided win. What was the key for either the coaches or you and the other upperclassmen to helping the team get through the hangover from an emotional win like that?
So Tulsa's always one of those games. It's it's real high intensity. They're big, like you said, they're a big rival of ours. So that game is always a battle. You have to respect the side, but that game's always a battle. And the keeper played well, made a lot of saves. Definitely could have put him away in the first half. But from the upperclassmen, I think we really put in a good shift and sticking to our tactics and making sure getting behind the ball and making sure that we just cut down as many opportunities as they had on goal. And coming into the Oral Roberts game, we knew we had a quick turnaround, and it was one of those things where Tulsa's a big win and everyone's feeling good about themselves, but we kind of got to get it out of our head and turn the page and start looking forward. So today we got to win against ORU. Now we got to look to UCF. So it's good to win, but you also have to look towards when's your next game, what's the next opponent, what's the next task at hand.
You get the first goal tonight. The game winner comes from Emile Quaye, freshman coming off the bench, who's now tied with you for second in goals. He's second in points. What is the biggest thing that he adds to this lineup?
Emile, I think his ability to come in and his creativity on the ball, I think, is what makes it a huge difference. He's got a fantastic left foot. He's very creative, very skillful, sees the game differently. So when he comes in, you always think that something's going to happen when he gets the ball. I always say, players like that have the ability to change the game and, that have that skill, and then you recognize that, he's a player when he goes on the field is, very entertaining to watch. When he gets the ball, it's almost like you become a fan. When he gets the ball, it's something's going to happen. So I think he really brings some more creativity to our game. With our front line, we do a lot of good work, tactically, but you always need something more to get the goals right. So I think Emile adds that kind of creativity and brings his own ability to the game, and he's done a lot this season thus far, especially as a freshman, to change the games and bring his creativity into the game.
If it's a little hard to get up for a non-conference game like Oral Roberts, now you bounce back with Central Florida Friday night. Does the fact that you guys are conference rivals automatically ramp up your energy, your intensity going into that one?
I mean, of course. Like I said, we had a tough weekend coming from Tulsa. Getting off the bus Sunday. Only having a day on Monday to train, and then coming in Tuesday. So we have, everyone on the squad's got heavy legs, but we've got a little bit more time to rest now for UCF, and it is a conference game, so everyone's energy levels are a little bit higher. It's Friday night under the lights, so everyone's going to be ready for that game. Everyone's going to be ready for Central Florida to come out. We're hopefully going to put on a good show.